Today we are at one of our recent projects. It's a 4-bed family villa, and it's a villa that is designed according to feng shui principles and according to passive house principles, meaning that the house is growing towards the sun and that the shades and the windows and everything is exactly calculated in order to let the sun in when the sun is needed, in order to heat the house, meaning in the winter, and to keep the sun out when the sun is not needed to heat the house, meaning in the summer. We decided to build this house in a specific building method. It's called reinforced concrete panel method, and this method I will describe to you in a second. So if we just look at this material here, we have the reinforced concrete panels, which are composed of extruded polystyrene. This is a recycled material from the oil industry, which would be polluting our environment if we wouldn't use it as panels. The panels are reinforced with this metal mesh, and after having installed these panels, the panels get projected with 4 centimeters, and you can see this here very well, with 4 centimeters of concrete. Due to the fact that this material is very light, you need much less material, you need much less concrete, you need much less wiring and metal. So the house itself will be a lighter house, but still certified for any kind of earthquakes, which is a topic here in Portugal. So I'm going to explain further advantages. One of the advantages of this material is that while you have the panels set up, you already know where the piping is going, and you put in the piping behind the mesh. So before putting the concrete on, you don't have any chisel work. There's a hard work that usually is used in the traditional way of building. So you just fill in the piping and you place the boxes, and then you come and project the concrete on the surface. You can see on this wall here that we left the space out for the ventilation, so there is a cut out, and later on we will place the ventilation in there because the house is going to have a controlled ventilated system, and this is the preparation already for the system, meaning it's a very fast building method, it's a very efficient building method, and it's a very precise building method, so all advantages in one. So here we have a very good example for what I was explaining earlier when I said the walls don't need to be chiseled out. Why? Because you see these are the panels, and the piping just goes behind, and the pipes and the boxes for the electricity, as you see, they are just simply fixed with foam. And it is a specific insulative foam, so we don't have any thermal bridges here. And later on, when this is already in the wall, we add the first layer of concrete, and that's a perfect example for you to understand the genius of this material. The flexibility of this material allows us as architects to basically plan whatever we want. We're not restricted to any kind of angles, we're not restricted to any kind of forms and shapes. We can be totally creative. This house specifically was built around the trees, so we don't have any 90 degrees windows here, any 90 degrees walls. Everything is shaping and flowing around the trees and around the existent garden. This panel system is used for the complete building, meaning you use the panel system, the insulated panel system, for the slab, you use it for the walls, and you even use it for the roof. That results in a completely insulated square. You have the same insulation material throughout, there are no gaps, and that allows you to work even closer to passive house, which results in less consumption and in minimal costs to sustain the house. So it's a very sustainable way of building. This house is going to be connected to the old existent house. This is the old house, and the panels are going to be attached to the old facade, and then in this case only 4 centimeters of concrete will be on the outside, meaning the old house will be insulated, and it will be additional additionally reinforced, structurally reinforced, and then we have the 4 centimeters of concrete that will cause the house to have exactly the same look and the same way as this one.